1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Winfield on the tackle.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Handoff comes to Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 17. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively. No
doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Brady. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
4th down.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken a 1st quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
5-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete to Devin.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give. This is Chubb. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Nick Chubb.
So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. trace their backgrounds, trace their histories, you'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down now, it's Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Flush to his right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
29-yard line.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And some space here. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Panthers 3. Bradley
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 5. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
set them back 5.
Come on now, let's go.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. He'll drop to throw. Caught left side by Funchess. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
On the carry.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tackle.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
The 36-yard line.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Again, the ball carrier.
They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Brady's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans. As the first half is winding down, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's going to be caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is going to lose yardage here. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short. So they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. This is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll run on first down. Logan. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Throwing is Brady on third down. That's It's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
At the 45-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Bring it. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brian Burns.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, guy just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cornelder. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
Check, check. Watch 54.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
4 yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And 8.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain.
And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They'll run with Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Panthers 19. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He's tackled at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again to Jones. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Intercepted by the
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Funches with a catch over the middle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. A run for Nick Chubb, and he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10.
check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check 26. Check 26. Check.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Eluding the pressure. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And a solid run down inside the 30. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 4. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
At the Bucs' 4-yard line.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on second and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Panthers 26. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. A big mistake there. You just got the lead, 4th quarter, and now they start at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Ball carrier.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At their 49-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. back to throw. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. A give. This is Chubb. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Devin White on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go.
Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Slye.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Slye.
2 for 2 tonight. This will be for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good, but hang on. A flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
After the made field goal, here's Slye to kick this one away.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Buccaneers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.